Let's be honest for a second. Most TVs today look incredible, but sound absolutely terrible. You spend good money on a new screen, sit down to watch a movie, and suddenly everyone's mumbling, "Explosions feel flat," and you're riding the volume button like it owes you money. That's where mini soundbars come in. Not giant home theater monsters, not complicated setups, just compact bars that actually fix the problem. Today, we're counting down the 6 best mini soundbars, ranked from number 6 all the way to number 1. Every single one of these earns its place. No filler, no hype. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one makes sense for your room, your TV, and your ears. Let's start where every good ranking should at number 6. Number 6. Mazbo KY Mini. This is the soundbar you buy when you want a big upgrade over TV speakers, without spending big money or rearranging your whole setup. The first thing that surprises you about the KY Mini is how loud it gets for its size. It doesn't whisper. It doesn't struggle. For bedrooms, kitchens, apartments, or small living rooms, it has more than enough power to fill the space without sounding thin or weak. Dialogue comes through clearly, which already puts it miles ahead of built-in TV speakers. You can finally hear voices without cranking the volume, and casual movie watching instantly feels easier on the ears. The bass is respectable too, not chest-thumping, but solid enough to give action scenes and music some weight instead of sounding hollow. Where this soundbar really earns points is connectivity. Bluetooth is quick and stable, and the inclusion of optical and ARC means setup is painless with almost any TV. Turn the TV on and the bar just works. That's something people don't appreciate until they've dealt with finicky audio gear. Now, it's not perfect. High frequencies don't have the sparkle you'd get from more expensive soundbars, and in larger rooms, you'll hit its limits pretty quickly. This isn't meant to power a full living room movie night with friends over, but as an affordable, compact, no-stress upgrade that instantly improves everyday TV watching, the KY Mini does exactly what it promises, and that's why it earns our number 6 spot. Number 5. Wohome S100. Now this is where things start getting interesting. The Wohome S100 is small, slim, and easy to overlook until you turn it on. The biggest strength here is voice clarity. This soundbar doesn't just make things louder. It makes speech pop out of the mix in a way that's immediately noticeable. If you've ever struggled to hear dialogue, especially late at night, or if you watch a lot of news, dramas, or talk-heavy shows, this one feels like a relief. Voices sit front and center instead of getting buried under background music or sound effects. The built-in subwoofer adds a surprising amount of low-end punch for something this compact. Movies feel fuller, and casual gaming benefits from that extra weight. It's not overpowering, but it adds depth that many mini soundbars simply don't have. Setup is simple, with multiple connection options and a straightforward remote. It fits perfectly under smaller TVs or even under a monitor, making it a great option for bedrooms, dorms, or home offices. That said, there are trade-offs. Push the volume too high, and the bass can start stepping on dialogue. And while it sounds great for the price, it doesn't have the refinement or detail you'd expect from higher-end models. Still, for anyone who prioritizes clear speech and balanced sound over raw power, the Wohome S100 punches well above its weight, and that lands it comfortably at number 5. Number 4. Bluedee SK-300. The Bluedee SK-300 feels like it was designed for people who hate complicated setups. You take it out of the box, connect it, and you're basically done. No fiddling, no confusing menus. Just sound, and surprisingly good sound at that. This soundbar has a clean, straightforward presentation. Dialogue is crisp, music sounds full, and it easily outperforms TV speakers in small to medium rooms. It's especially good in environments like bedrooms, RVs, or compact living spaces where you want clarity without blasting the walls. One thing Bluedee gets right is versatility. Bluetooth is stable, optical works reliably, and the included accessories mean you're not hunting for cables at midnight. Where it falls a little short is bass. It's there, but it doesn't rumble. Action movies won't shake the room, and if you're a bass lover, you'll notice that restraint immediately. Push it too hard, and the sound can lose some composure. But here's the thing, this soundbar isn't trying to be dramatic. It's trying to be useful. And it succeeds. For everyday viewing, casual gaming, and small rooms, it delivers a clean, no-nonsense upgrade that just works. That consistency and ease of use earn the Bluedee SK-300 our number 4 spot. Number 3. Razer Leviathan V2 X. This one feels different the moment you see it. The Leviathan V2 X isn't really trying to be a living room soundbar. It's built for desks, monitors, and gaming setups, and in that space, it makes a lot of sense. Sound-wise, it's tuned for clarity and direction rather than thunderous bass. Footsteps, dialogue, environmental details, everything in the mid and upper range comes through clean and precise. For gaming, that positional audio can genuinely help immersion. The single USB-C connection is both a blessing and a limitation. On the plus side, your desk stays clean. One cable handles power and audio. On the downside, if you want HDMI or optical for TV use, this isn't the bar for that. Then there's the RGB lighting. Love it or hate it, it adds personality. Paired with a gaming setup, it looks fantastic and feels premium for the price. Bass is the biggest compromise here. It's controlled, but light. Explosions don't hit hard, and music that relies on low-end energy feels restrained. This soundbar isn't trying to shake your chest, it's trying to sharpen detail. If you're a gamer, or someone building a compact desktop setup and want something that looks cool, sounds clean, and doesn't clutter your space, the Leviathan V2 X is a strong pick, which is why it takes number 3. Number 2. Roku Streambar SE. This is where the list takes a clever turn. The Roku Streambar SE isn't just a soundbar, it's also a full 4K streaming device. And for a lot of people, that combination is exactly what makes sense. Despite its small size, the sound is surprisingly confident. Dialogue is clear. Volume is more than adequate for small rooms, and it easily outclasses TV speakers. It won't overwhelm you with bass, but it doesn't sound thin either. Where this bar really shines is simplicity. One device replaces your streaming stick and upgrades your sound. One remote controls everything. Apps load fast. Commercials are automatically leveled so you're not diving for the volume button. For bedrooms, offices, dorm rooms, or secondary TVs, this is almost the perfect solution. You plug it in, connect to Wi-Fi, and you're done. The trade-off is soundstage. This is not cinematic surround sound. It doesn't spread audio wide or create that wrap-around feeling. And if you're chasing deep bass, you'll need an add-on subwoofer. But for convenience, clarity, and value packed into one compact device, the Roku Streambar SE is incredibly hard to beat, which brings us to number 2. Number 1. Samsung HWB 400F. And here we are. This is the mini soundbar that simply does everything right for its size and price. The first thing you notice is balance. Dialogue is clear without sounding sharp. Music has body. Movies feel fuller and more engaging than you'd ever expect from a compact bar. The built-in woofer adds genuine low-end presence, making action scenes feel alive instead of flat. Samsung's voice enhancement works quietly in the background, pulling speech forward without making it sound artificial. Night mode is actually useful, letting you hear everything without waking the whole house. Setup is refreshingly simple, especially if you already own a Samsung TV. One remote. One clean connection. No headaches. It's the kind of product you forget about because it just works every time you turn the TV on. Is it perfect? No. It's not true surround sound, and you won't mistake it for a full home theater system, but for a mini soundbar, it delivers the most complete experience on this list. That combination of clarity, bass, ease of use, and overall polish is why the Samsung HWB 400F earns the number 1 spot. So there you have it. 6 mini soundbars, 6 very different strengths. And no matter your room size, budget, or listening habits, There's something here that will make your TV sound the way it should have from the start. If this helped you decide, let me know which one you'd pick. And if you want a follow-up comparing mini soundbars to full-size bars, you already know what to do.